Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. The day has come. I have the day off of work. I actually have the next week and a half or two, almost 2 weeks off of work. And today I'm going to open up this Russian MRE that Victor got me for Christmas. And as I told you before, the reason I got it so late is because it was stuck in customs for like a month and a half. It's supposed to be a full day's ration. So obviously I'm not going to eat it all in one shot. It is early in the morning, so I'm going to see if I can decipher what breakfast is. I believe there's an app out there that converts different languages to English. So what I'm going to do is if I can find it, I will leave the actual name or the description converted from Russian to English on the screen so you can know what it is. All right, so it looks like it's pretty easy to tear open. You got to do is, I guess, hold it here and tear. And that's everything in there. Let me make sure that you guys can see this. I'm going to bring this to the side and show you what everything is one by one. We got 1, 2. It looks like we've got 2 types of crackers here. The first one is this one, which kind of looks like a wheat cracker. All right, and then we've got a second one right here, which looks like it's just a regular cracker, but I have no idea. I don't know if it's sweet, if it's, salty. We're going to figure that out. It has what looks like to be some kind of an applesauce, maybe? Not sure, but it's got pictures of apples on it. Let's see what else is. I have no idea what this is. If I had to guess, probably guessing that it's some kind of gum. Let's see what this is here. This looks like it might be some kind of a pate. Not sure. This looks like it might be another pate. Some kind of a drink mix. Another drink mix. Oh, look at, there you go, raspberry. There's a drink mix. See the raspberries there? Raspberry drink mix. I think is this going to be for breakfast there, huh? It looks like this might be a sanitary wipe. That's what it feels like. It's got a couple of nice, oh, it's got 3 of these big spoons. I have no idea what this is. It looks like got a few packs of sugar. It feels like sugar inside, and they're pretty big, so I'm sure they're not salt. It has what looks like a water purification tablet, which I will not be trying out today. Let's see. I have no idea what this is. I'm guessing it might be salt because it's a small packet, but it's still a lot in there even for it being salt. Or it might be creamer of some kind. We'll find out. It has what looks like, this looks like maybe an apple jelly. Man, there's a lot of food in this thing. It has what looks like pepper. I have no idea what this is. Looks like another sanitary wipe. Now this is cool. This I won't be using. I'll be saving these. These are some all-weather or storm matches, and it comes with a little flint on the side so you can strike it, or a striker. It looks like this might be some kind of a peach drink. This is definitely a chocolate bar. Interesting. Well, it comes with a small, what looks like to be a comparison to an Esbit stove. so that you can heat up your things. I'm not going to be using the stove to heat up my tins. I'm just going to put them in boiling water for a few minutes. Let's hope all of this made it okay. Looks like this is one of the main meals here. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like it's still intact and that it has not been compromised. So it'll be exciting to see what this is. Oh, I missed a few little packets here. Oh, missed a knife. Oh, I am definitely going to be trying some coffee. All right, there's a coffee. And this looks like a tea. It looks like it might be from India, but I don't know. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's see. I have no idea what this is. Maybe some kind of pate again? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Your guess is as good as mine. This feels like cheese inside. Oh, it actually came with 3 water purification tablets. And with 3 sanitary wipes. And then we have 2 more main meals. Which, man, I am so surprised because the box looked kind of banged up when I got here. And it's not compromised. It's still good. I have no idea what's in here. And another one, I have no idea what is in here as well. For those of you that can read Russian. And let's see. Oh, there was another little sleeve. I think this is a tea. That's what I'm thinking it is. It came with a second one of these. And it came with a contents card. But I can't read it. It came with a napkin or a couple of napkins. Let's see, 3 napkins. This looks like it might be a vitamin of some kind. And last, it came with this little card right here. I have no idea what this is. Right, so I'm going to spread this out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to figure out what these things are, and then we'll be back and I'll tell y'all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I figured out what everything is. Well, almost everything. So we're going to start off with breakfast because I'm actually kind of hungry. So the first thing we're going to start off with is going to be some of these wheat crackers. And these are just wheat crackers. We're going to grab one of these. We're going to grab our main course, which is supposed to be a buckwheat porridge with beef. Pretty hearty breakfast main course, but all of the main courses are pretty hearty. We are going to try something that I have no idea what it is. The translator would not come up with what this is. Supposed to be some kind of an apple thing. I think it's an applesauce, but all it came up with in the translator was apple, which I already knew it had apple in it. We're going to have that. We're definitely going to try this coffee with some sugar. And where is the creamer at? And this is some creamer. And this is creamer right here. We're going to have that. What else? I think that's enough for breakfast. Oh, we need a drink. We're going to try this. Should be like a peach or an apricot drink. Right? We're going to have this. And that's going to be it for breakfast. It looks like there's still a lot left. I'm going to start off with the coffee. And see what it's like. Oh wow, I can smell it from here. Smells really good actually. It doesn't look like it's freeze-dried. It looks like it's air-dried. The difference between freeze-dried coffee and air-dried coffee is freeze-dried, they actually put the coffee in a freeze dryer and take all the moisture out of it. The air-dry is what I call it. It might be powder-dried. I'm not sure what they call it is. They take coffee and they spray a very fine mist of it into a hot chamber, and the heat from the chamber evacuates the water out of it, and the only thing that's left over is a powder. So that's what this is. Like I said, it smells pretty good. Let me go ahead and give it a stir and see what it's like without any sugar or cream. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It looks pretty rich. Let's see. For being a not freeze dry, but a powder dry coffee, or being a powder coffee, that's really good on its own. You almost don't need any sugar or cream with it. I'm going to just put cream in it without the sugar and see what it tastes like. Let's see what it tastes like with the creamer in it. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that's really good. It could be that I haven't had my coffee today yet, but that's outstanding coffee. It doesn't even need the sugar. But I'm going to put the sugar in it anyways just to see what it does to it. I almost wish I can get that coffee now. I'm going to have to actually see if they sell that coffee on Amazon, because that's really good. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is awesome. That is so good. I'm going to definitely see if I can find this coffee online and get some of it. This is, I'm not lying, I bet you this is probably the best dried coffee I've had. It's even better than the coffee that they put in the winter MREs. It's better than it. It tastes more sophisticated. And I really like my coffee. So let's put that to the side. Let's go ahead and do our drink. And this is supposed to be a peach drink is what it looks like. That's what it looks like inside. Smells like peach. Peach or apricot. Let's use the knife for this one. So there you go. I'm going to let that one sit there for a little bit so it can thaw. We're going to jump into our apple and into our whatever this thing is. And our crackers. Let me open up the crackers and see what the crackers are like on their own. Let's see. They smell weedy, but they don't smell bad. You see this one's already cracked. Let me give this a taste. These are really hearty. Very good though. It's got a very bold taste, and you can taste a little bit of butter in there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and let's see what this is. Oh, it doesn't smell like liver. I can smell it. Oh, I'm not sure if it is or not. I'm kind of scared. That's what it looks like. I got me a sturdier spoon here to see about this. Let's see. That's what it looks like right there. I'm going to smell it again. I don't know. I mean, it almost smells like chicken. But let's see. Here it goes. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely some kind of liver. Oh, my goodness. I don't appreciate liver. For you liver lovers out there, I'm thinking it's maybe some kind of chicken liver because it doesn't taste like beef. Let me see if this drink can help me a little bit, because I'm suffering right now. Oh, that's much better. The drink is very light. Very, very light drink. But it tastes really good. It's not super sweet. It's really light, and it's very easy to drink. I know that I'm not using this MRE for long-term food storage. But you want to make sure, you know, if you have a lesson out of this, is make sure that if you're buying stuff for long-term food storage, make sure you know that you're going to like that and that your family's going to like it. There's that apple thing that has just said apple on the translator. Oh, there you go, applesauce. It's applesauce. Can't be bad, it's applesauce, and I like applesauce. Let's see. Now that's really good. It's applesauce. It doesn't have anything in it like cinnamon or anything like that, but it's very, it tastes like green apple. You know, it's got a little bit of tartness in it. This is really good. We have got our buckwheat porridge with beef. It smells pretty good. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me smell it. It smells like a corned beef hash. Except it's with buckwheat instead of potatoes. And there's a lot in here. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a lot. Look at that. That looks pretty tasty, actually. It smells really good, so I'm not afraid to eat it. Let's see. Well, that's really good, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, though? I'll be right back. I bet you it'll be a little bit better with some hot sauce. I bet you guys thought that I was going to say it'd be a little bit better with some adobo. I want to put a little hot sauce on it. It's very good. It tastes like corned beef hash. I like it better than corned beef hash, though, because of the buckwheat. It gives it a little bit of texture. And it's got a mild flavor. It doesn't need any salt. I just think that maybe a little bit of hot sauce will complement it. Let's just try a little bit. Let's see how that tastes with that hot sauce. Outstanding, ladies and gentlemen. This is the way to go. I'm going to eat the rest of this for breakfast. And I think it'll be enough to get me through to lunch, where we can try our lunch. Dog, come here. Hey, girl, do you want a little snack? Huh? What do you think about this? Oh, dog likes it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at her. She is not picky, trust me. Look at that. She's getting every little bit. You can't eat the plate, dog. Was that good, girl? Huh? Come here. Sit. Show them your trick. Sit. Sit. Give me your paw. Good girl. Give me your other paw. Give me your other paw. Give me your other paw. Good girl. It is lunchtime, ladies and gentlemen. And to tell you the truth, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in one day. I think this is going to be a 2-day thing. Because the breakfast that I had this morning, I ate it just shy of 7 hours ago. It's been about 6 hours and 45 minutes. And I'm still not hungry. So I'm thinking that I'm going to eat this for dinner. And then tomorrow morning, I'll eat some of what's left over for lunch. I mean, for breakfast and then for lunch. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to eat all of this in one day. So we have here a very nice little liver pate, which I will not be eating today. This is going to be Dog's dinner treat. So let's put that to the side right now. Forgive me, but I can't do it. Our main course is this right here. And the translator translated it into beef goulash with dental sauce. I'm guessing it's just beef goulash. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and go put it in hot water right now so it can get warm. So I just put the beef goulash with dental sauce in the hot water. And here, this translated to vegetables, veggies. So I'm guessing it's some kind of a vegetable thing. I don't know. But we're going to open it up and see what it's like. And I'm also going to have the apple jelly is what this is. Okay. For the drink, we're going to go with the raspberry because I haven't had it. I'm going to save the teas for this morning. I mean for tomorrow morning for breakfast. Because that tea does look pretty good. Along with this, we're going to have the regular crackers. And we're going to go ahead and have the chocolate bar for dessert. This one will not be going to Dog. So let's go ahead and open up. Well, first, let's go ahead and put this raspberry drink in the glass so that it can start dissolving. Let's put that to the side so it can dissolve some more. Let me go ahead and grab a plate. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if we should eat this warm or cold, but let's go ahead and open it cold and see what it looks like. Oh, it looks pretty oily. That's what it looks like right there. Let me give it a smell. Oh, it actually smells pretty good. It's got peppers in it. I can smell the peppers. Let's just put that in there. It almost looks like sofrito. Let's give this a try by itself. I think this is probably going to go good with that goulash. It smells pretty good, so I'm guessing that's pretty good. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's really tasty. That's going to go really good with some crackers. It just tastes like a whole bunch of vegetables mixed up and kind of like mushed up with a little bit of oil in there. And it tastes very good. It actually has a nice, light, refreshing taste. Here's our crackers. It's just a regular old cracker without salt on it. It's pretty good. It's a nice hearty cracker. It's not as hearty as those wheat crackers though, but it's nice and thick. It's got a good crunch and it tastes pretty good. Now I want to try this with some of this. Oh man, that's going to be delicious. I would like to get some more of this just so I can have it to eat on a regular basis. That is delicious. And eating it cold like that without heating it up, it tastes really good. Now let's go ahead and open up our chocolate just to see what it looks like. I'm not going to bite into it just yet. And let's see if it's got any blooming. Oh no, it's nice and fresh. Look at that. I mean, these don't expire till 2021, so it shouldn't really have any blooming in it. But it looks really good. It smells really, really good too. There's our apple jelly. I'm going to put a little bit here on this spoon so you guys can see what it looks like. Oh, this is more like an apple jam. See that? It's not, it's got a little texture. Man, that's really good. It's got something else in it besides apple, but it's a really good taste. It's not super sweet. And that's some of it with the cracker. Here's our beef goulash with dental sauce. Let's see what it is like. It's kind of hot, so I'm going to try to pour it in there pretty quick. Looks like it's got a lot of big pieces of beef. Oh yeah, it sure does. This is just pretty much beef. Oh look, it's got a little bit of fat in there. That looks delicious. And it smells really good. Let's take a look. Doesn't that look good? I can't wait to give it a try. So here we go. The Russian soldiers eat very well. This is delicious. This tastes like it was stewed for hours. It is just delicious. And this is all beef. There's no anything else in here. This is all beef. There's definitely no dental sauce in here. I'm going to go ahead and try some of this with the vegetables. Look at that. That looks, man, that looks delicious. Let's give it a try. Man, ladies and gentlemen, this is really good. Look at that. That looks delicious. I am extremely impressed with this MRE. This is almost like eating home-cooked food. Now that I try this and I've seen what's in these, with the exception of that pate, I'm like, you know what? We could probably be doing a lot better with our MREs than what we do now. And here you go, raspberry. Well, that drink is just like the other one that I had, the peach one. It's a very light drink. It's not very sweet. It's perfect. And now, our chocolate. I'm going to have that piece right there. It's not super sweet. It's definitely a darker chocolate, but it's got a really good refined taste. This is definitely not a cheap MRE. I mean, I don't even know how much these like cost their government, but this is definitely not a cheap MRE to make at the least, because everything in this is outstanding. So that's it for dinner, ladies and gentlemen. This was supposed to be lunch, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to eat another full meal today. I think I have enough in that box left to have a breakfast and have a lunch tomorrow. Actually, as a matter of fact, I know I do. I know I have enough to have a breakfast and a lunch tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. So we will see you guys in the morning, and we're going to go ahead with breakfast then. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It is early Thursday morning, and as you can see, I've got breakfast ready over here. Now, I believe I have enough for breakfast today, and also enough left over for a nice lunch, right? Or maybe mid-afternoon lunch, depending on how much this fills me up. So I'm going to start off with making a tea, and this water is boiling hot. Let's go ahead and throw it in here. We'll steep it for a little bit. And the tea bag itself smelled pretty rich. We'll go ahead and let that hang there for a few minutes, and we're also going to go ahead and have our second. It's either peach or apricot drink. It tastes more like peach to me from the ones that I've had in the past. And I'm pretty excited for the main course. I've got one other thing that I'm heating up just a little bit. I wanted to get this tea started. And I wanted to get this juice started, or this drink started. This here interpreted as salted bacon. That's what this interpreted as when I put it on the interpreter. And this, I warmed this up just a little bit, to loosen it up, because it felt pretty hard in there. Interpreted as cream cheese. So I'm thinking of some kind of a cheese spread. And of course, we've got our crackers. And I also grabbed a pack of sugar to add to the tea. I like my tea kind of like English style, with a little bit of milk and sugar in it, just like I like my coffee. So that's why I brought the sugar out. But first, I'm going to try the tea on its own. We're going to let it steep here for a little bit longer. So we're going to go ahead and open up our crackers. Let's go ahead and open up our bacon and see what it looks like. I'm pretty excited to see what this bacon looks like. But look at how fatty that is. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I even see any meat in there. I'm starting to get a little scared now. I'm definitely not eating all of this. I might get a heart attack if I do. We're going to give it a try though. It might need a little bit of salt, because it doesn't smell like there's anything in there at all. It smells like they just put some pork meat in there and then cooked it, pressure canned it. And here's our cream cheese. That's what our cheese looks like. Smells very good. It smells like nice. Between a cream cheese and a cheddar. So let's give a piece of this bacon a try. See what it's like. And there you go. That's what it looks like up close. I'm not very excited to try it now after the way it looks and smells, but I'm going to give it a try. Wow. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, that definitely doesn't need any salt. That's definitely, I would say, about 95 or more percent just pork fat. It doesn't have a bad taste. It actually tastes pretty good. So let me see how this would taste with a piece of cracker on it. Let me see if I can find a piece that looks like it's got a little bit of meat. Let's see. So this piece right here looks like it's got a little bit of meat. Look at that. Let's see what this tastes like with the cracker. With the cracker, it's the perfect combination. It really is. It is definitely the perfect combination with the cracker, although it's still pretty fatty. But the hardiness of the cracker and the dryness of the cracker kind of like helps to soak up all that excess moisture and even out the saltiness in the pork. But let's go ahead and try the tea. And the tea, as you can see, looks pretty rich. And it tastes just like tea, just like regular tea. Nothing extraordinary about it. Nothing great about it. Just tastes like your regular garden variety tea. Now let's give the cheese a try. I'm going to try just a little bit by itself. So you can see it almost reminds me of the Bega cheese, the one that's in a can made in Australia. but it's not as hard. It's a little bit more spreadable, I would say. Wow, that's really good. If you guys want me to explain to you what I think this tastes like, have you guys ever had Cheese Whiz? It tastes like that, but light, not as strong, and it's very smooth. There's like no lumps in it or anything like that. I can tell you right now that this is going to go really, really good with the cracker. Now that is an awesome combination, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely going to be eating the rest of this. Outstanding. Now let's give this drink a try again. Last I remember, it was just like the raspberry drink. It was very refreshing. One of the important things about having good drink mixes for MREs is that you want to encourage the soldiers to drink water. And by having good drink mixes of things that they enjoy drinking, it'll help them to stay hydrated without them even knowing it, because they're enjoying what they're drinking instead of just drinking water, which sometimes may be clouded with water purification tablets. So, you know, if you ever use one of those water purification tablets, it's not a very great taste, but if you can hide that taste with a good drink mix, then that's going to be good. Let's go ahead and try our tea, English style. Now that's the way to go right there, ladies and gentlemen. That sugar and that little bit of milk actually brought out more of that tea flavor. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is definitely not going to go to waste. I think I'm going to cook up some eggs, put that in there. It's going to give it a great flavor. And that's going to be eaten just the way it is right there. Not too bad. So far, this MRE has been outstanding. By far the best MRE I have ever had. And I'm not just saying that. It really is. With the exception, and then again, this is personal taste, is the pate. I'm just not a liver person. That's the only exception. Other than that, this has been a perfect MRE so far. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what we have now is, for lunch, we have what translates into green peas and meat. And I've already warmed it up. I'm going to let it sit there for a little bit. I've got my hot cup of water here for my tea. And I already took the tea bag out of it. And I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed this with a little bit of milk and that sugar in it. So I'm going to do the same thing again. So what we're looking at here is our tea, our sugar. I'm going to try out the gum that came with it. I'm trying to see if I can open it easily here. There you go. So this is the gum that came with it. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Just little pieces of gum. Let me see how many there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 pieces of gum. I'm going to have a couple of them just to see what it tastes like, and then I'll let you all know what it tastes like. And I've got my crackers ready. These are just the regular crackers. Now let's take a look and see what this green peas and beef looks like. Well, there's definitely a lot of peas in here. It smells pretty darn good. I have to say that. Let's see. Oh wow, there's a pretty nice amount of beef in there too. It says with beef, or was it with meat? No, it just says with meat. That's exactly what it translated as. Green peas with meat. So I'm going to go ahead and move my tea out of the way and give this a try. Actually, it looks really, really good. I'm just going to try some of the peas by themselves. It looks like it's got peas and carrots. See that? It looks pretty tasty and it smells really good. Well, that's pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a very natural flavor. It doesn't seem like they added a lot of ingredients to this besides the peas, the carrots, and the beef. I'm guessing this is beef, but let's see what it tastes like. I'm going to taste the meat by itself to see if I can decipher what it is. I probably can't. Let's see. There's the meat. Looks pretty good. It's definitely not pork or chicken. And it doesn't taste gamey at all. It definitely tastes like beef. Not too bad. Let me have some with both. Come on now. This piece of meat wants to get away from me. And there you go. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? This is very, very good eating for an MRE. Any of you that have been in the military and have eaten MREs, I'll tell you, this is like eating regularly cooked meals at home. To me, this tastes like home cooked meals. And in an American MRE that I've had in the past, whether it be a regular MRE or a cold weather MRE, you definitely know you're not eating a home cooked meal. With this, if you were to put this on a plate and not tell anyone it was an MRE, they would probably believe that you cooked it yourself if you told them you did. So let's see what this tastes like. This is definitely a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding. If I had to grade this or compare it to the other two main entrees that I had, I would say that the beef goulash was definitely number one. That was outstanding. I would put this at number 2. And I would put the buckwheat with beef, I would put that on number 3. Although they are all very, very good. But let's try out this gum. It's going to clean out my palate, and then we'll be done. I'm going to definitely eat this here after I'm done recording. Now the gum is just like a Mentos. It's got the taste of like a peppermint Mentos. And I mean, it tastes fine. It's just gum. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I sure have. This was a first for me eating a Russian MRE. In a way, I wish that they would sell it more easily, that you can get them easier than what it took for us to get this one. But I'm glad I got it. This is probably, no, it's not probably. This is the best MRE that I've ever had. Of all the MREs I've ever had, this is the best MRE that I've ever had. It's the one that tasted the most homemade. I mean, it's like everything here was homemade. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen. So having said that, thank you for joining in. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I am out.